Kilo 0, Kilo Yankee Echo.
Roger, Kilo Yankee Echo. And what's the name there, please, sir?
Name's Kyle. I was on air last week with you, Jim. I made some changes to my microphone. I thought I would see how it sounds today.
All right. You're still running your compressor at a 3, is that a Roger?
Affirmative.
And you're still running your ALC at mid-scale to 2/3, Roger?
Roger.
Okay, and you shifted to EQ, is that a Roger?
I have no EQ on this old radio.
Okay. Gosh, well, it sounds good. What did you do to it? Did you do something extra to it?
Well, I have it's a power mic, an old static, I think it's a D104, and I put a new battery in it, and I wondered if, I was going to make some changes, turn the power down and up, et cetera, and see if I could hear any difference on YouTube.
Yes, sir. Well, let me look at that. You're running full tilt on your volume at the moment, or where?
Not quite. No, not about three quarters.
Okay. In clock face time, are you at 3 o'clock?
Let me think. Hang on a second.
That'd be straight out from the right.
No, I'm at about 10 o'clock actually.
Oh well, gosh, that's interesting because you're achieving a 3 dB dynamic range at the mic level that you are at the moment, Roger.
Roger that. I'm going to make one change here and see what that might do. Okay, does that make much difference? I've got the power on wide open.
Wow, your level dropped, I think. Go back to the way you were.
Okay, there's back to where I usually set it.
All right. Yes, it's much louder. I don't know what that other setting was, but you dropped off the face of the earth module-wise there. So from where you are, I want you to turn down. Where are you clock face time on your control?
Right now, hang on a sec. I guess I would be at 10 o'clock.
All right, I want you to go to 9 o'clock, and I want you to talk as you go to 9 o'clock. Say, I'm at 10 o'clock, now I'm moving to 9 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock now.
Okay, that's 10. There's 9 o'clock right there.
Well, I think your volume control must be backwards because you got louder at 9 o'clock than you did at 10 o'clock. You know, what I'm saying is usually when you're at 10 o'clock and then you move down to 9 o'clock, it's a less volume, right?
Okay, how does that sound? Is that much stronger?
Really compressed. Go back to where you were when we first started speaking. The dial that I'm turning, Jim, is actually a little pot on the bottom of on the underside of the microphone. That's why it was taking me so long. I have to turn it with a screwdriver. Yes, sir, I understand. And so I think you may have misdirected your screwdriver as far as the way the clock turns, you know, and so now that I know what's happening there, to reduce that volume, you would be going counterclockwise to reduce the volume. Roger? Okay, I'm back to where it was set. I'm going to try one more time and see if I can't get it. Okay, counterclockwise from 10 o'clock down to 9 o'clock. All right, there's 9 o'clock. All right, I want you to go the other way. Go the other way. Now you got to go back to 10 o'clock and go to 9 o'clock the other way. Okay, that's the other direction, one notch. Okay, that's too far, so I want you to bring it up just a little bit back towards the original 10 o'clock position. This is getting tricky.
You're right. It is tricky. That's actually where I have it. It's pretty touchy. And well, another thing I thought I might try is increasing mic gain. See if that wouldn't do something as well.
I tell you what, leave that mic exactly where it is, and you have a internal mic gain control.
I have a mic gain control on the radio itself.
Yes, sir. On the radio, internal mic gain control. What is it currently reading?
I've got it at about 35%.
I take it to 25%.
There's 25.
I take it to 30%.
And that would be 30.
Perfect. Leave it right there. Don't move a thing. We've got it under control.
Okay, that's why I called. I just wanted to. It takes somebody on the other end to get this thing set up right.
Yes, sir. Now remember your proximity to microphone. The distance to mic that you are now is exactly where you want to be. Roger.
Okay, that's exactly where I've got this etched in stone.
Yes, sir. Well, and Kyle, what radio was that?
This is an old Yazoo FT-101 EE. It's a something from the back in the 70s. It's a hybrid radio. It's got tubes for transmit and solid state for receive.
Roger. And what's your location, sir?
I'm in north central Iowa, about 60 miles north of Des Moines.
Roger, Kyle. Well, I think we've got a good handle on it now. If you would like to hear it, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, along with today's date, that will take you to this recording. Roger?
I'll do that, Jim. Thanks so very much for the help, and I enjoy listening to the YouTube. I get a big kick out of it. 73, this is K0KYL. Thanks again.
Roger, Kyle. 73, sir. Have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. And gosh, we have time for one more. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.